Hello. Can you hear me okay? TG, are you okay?
Yeah. Amy, if I'm a bad mum, come and take him then. Look after him. I need a full-time nanny
Amy,
anyway. I'll throw you a piece of bread every fucking day, you cunt.
just get her out, people, please. Listen, just come off, because honestly, didn't give them any more. You said
I'm just sick of like people blaming me for shit that you got drunk and you said yourself. And yesterday we was having a conversation with Joey and Lisa's and about relationships, and somebody said, have you ever fucking had an affair? And I fucking knew you was having an affair, and you're a liar. But I actually like Joey. Nobody fucking said anything to Joey.
no.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
then
I was
Dan's
there.
gonna come in and acting like an innocent party, blaming everything on me. I didn't tell you to fucking open your legs and have an affair.
Honestly, just
Men don't open the legs, hun, they just spread the cheeks.
I think they're just trying to add to it. So yeah, like what Paula's saying, it's not worth it for you. You've got something to look forward to, although I know what you've just said, you're feeling thingy as well. So yeah, just didn't bother, just come off, hun.
Right, I'm going.
Right, okay. Right, I'll message you.
Going.
So yes, I'll quickly before I go. So Dan went in Alex's live yesterday.
Dan, do you have anything to say on this situation, my darling? Is she saying any lies there?
My arsehole's very sore.
Oh my God.
The whole point is she's absolutely missed the point. I wasn't saying she's outed it. I'm well aware that I outed it myself. But what she does is jump on Joey every time he goes into a room.
Yeah, she's saying she likes Joey, but if she knew Joey well enough, like you said, he's not like that. He don't want to argue with people, so she knows it's going to upset him because he knows that he did that.
And as for a storyline, if I wanted a storyline, I'd pick someone with a bit of fucking clout. Not Miss fucking Tramadol.
Oh my God.
But yes, let's see what she has to say on it all, because she'll run this now into the absolute ground like she does all the time.
Well, I don't think she'll be live today because it's a kid's birthday, innit? So I
Oh,
don't
the
think she'll be
trauma
on
done.
today because that's what she said in that yesterday. She said it's my kid's birthday tomorrow.
It's just for me, the
Miss
fucking
Rhinoplasty.
crying, throwing up what she does.
I think
Like
she's got
she
a lot
said.
to say about everyone else, hasn't she? So it's only fair people do it back.
This is it. All I said the other day was, I'll talk about your life if you're talking about mine. I've never once said, don't fucking go on about it. I've never once said that she's fucking outed it or anything like that. But you can't sit there and fucking scream, cry and throw up like she literally does. But then says and does the most. It's absolutely fucking backfired on her. She's tried to throw everyone under the bus. That comment about York, she's denied saying that. She said, I didn't say that at
So
all.
what did she say? Someone at York said they didn't like you or something.
Yeah, so
It
on
was
that
me.
video- No, she made out that it was one of the guys I was out with.
So who do you think it was?
Well, they've all come forward and said that she's full of shit. And then she's then backtracked and said, no, it was just the comments. He docks the location. No, I didn't. So I don't know if you was on, but when I was live, the taxi driver said the Hilton Hotel when we got in it. And
Yeah.
I quickly muted. So she's saying people was saying saying that they didn't like him because he docks where you were. That's not what was said at all. She literally, with Chesser, said, the people that you went out with, you're not very well liked. They didn't like you.
She literally said people who went out with him told me they don't like him.
But then denied it. Even though it's on a screen recording. She's just a mixy little bitch. She'll never get a platform. She has to try and connect to people, try and fucking control the room like she's done all the time, because she'll never ever be a main character. Fucking Top Girl. Fuck off. Try not to get myself cancelled today, love. I'm rough as shit and she's pissing me off.
She's not someone you can tell anything to because she would never keep her mouth shut. Like, she's the last... But this girl told me her kids go to private school. She told me that she's on the verge of losing her licence because the police found rugs in her car from when her partner's brother was selling. I think she's full of shit.
She's just. It's like when she said that, I've doxed her. She made a mountain out of a molehill when she's openly said where she works and everything. She took a joke, what she was laughing at, and then tried to cause a fucking big argument. But she doesn't like it because she can't bend people to her will that she wants to, because she knows that she'll never ever get between mine and fucking someone else's friendship. Morning,
I
Eva.
think it is. What's Pearl's situation on the matter? Does she feel stuck in the middle?
No, I didn't bother telling her, and then I rung her later and I said, listen, as it stands, I'm not going to mention her to you. It's nothing to do with you, which it's not doing. So if anyone does go running to other people, it's not going to be me. I can stand there and I can have my own argument. I don't need to involve the world.
No, exactly.
But we'll see. She'll be on in a bit, screaming fucking go through the goodie bag. Like she does.
She's fucking wild. She's just so unlikable.
I've never liked her, and I tried to because obviously she's friends with people that I'm friends with, quite a few, well, say friends, acquaintances, and there's just nothing I like about her. Nothing whatsoever. No wonder she had a fucking nose job. I bet it's still fucking in other people's business. The old one. Fucking cum.
Yeah, Hayley used to argue with her all the time in Angie's life. I remember.
Well, that's it. She goes for creators all the time. When I first come on here and like my chat started going mad and stuff, when my numbers were going up, she was like, mod me, mod me, mod me, mod me. No. She wants to be modded. Everyone's and tries controlling it. Like I said, she'll never ever be a main character.
No, she's done this with everyone's platform though, Dan. She like leeches off the back of everybody.
I've noticed with her, what she does, she goes round other people's boxes, she starts all the shit, and then she'll go live on her own.
Yeah, she does, yeah. She does. She'll start beefing like Pearl's live or in someone else's, then she'll fire up a live afterwards because she knows everyone will come over because they know she's pissed off. I don't think I've ever seen her go live and just be in a good mood.
No.
She's like a negative energy. It does make me wonder, like, she kicked off once crying because someone said, do you think maybe you might have postnatal depression? And she started kicking off saying, what's my mental health got to do with you? And the woman was like, I'm just looking out for you. I'm just concerned.
The tears are my favourite thing because they soon dry up when she gets a present. Like the other week, oh yeah, I'm broken, my mental health's really bad. Skip 3 minutes and she's laughing her fucking head off.
Well, exactly.
So, and I don't know about you or anyone else, but if I'm having a bit of a mentee bee, I try and stay off and let alone fucking go arguing with all and fucking sundry.
Yeah, when I last had my breakdown, like, you know, I might come on and tell everyone what the real reason behind it all was, because everyone thinks it's because of the Hitler stuff. It wasn't. I had something going on in my personal life at the same time, and Levi was very insensitive the way he started beef with me, knowing what was going on. Levi.
Bun, Levi, and Lisa.
But the thing was, like, I don't care, I'm over it now, but, like, I just didn't come on. I just had, like, a week off. And waited till I was all right again because it's embarrassing. Like you, after you've done it, you think, "Oh my god, I'm actually embarrassed."
Tell me, I've just been on a fucking 2-day bender. I can't watch any of them clips back. Keep getting shared stuff. Fuck that.
Levi can have a public apology right now, in front of everybody.
Where is he in the chat? Tell him to come up. He exposed himself last night too by mistake.
Did he?
He shared their messages, what Kieran said, and I'll tell you all now, he said, I've got hard.
What? Got hard of what?
That picture, what Kieran sent, we all saw it.
Oh yeah, I did see that's my response, yeah. What am I apologising for?
Being a Kent.
About what?
When you started dragging me all over TikTok when you knew I had personal stuff going on.
Oh, I apologise.
Thank you.
Levi likes to jump on people when they're vulnerable.
Cheryl said she needs an apology from you, Levi, for blocking her.
No, saw a comment in a live I didn't like last week. Got blocked, Cheryl. Sorry. That's how petty I am.
Right, I'm going to go and have a little nap before I go and pick the dogs up. Let you carry on with your FYP. Levi, send nudes.
Oh my
Huh?
god, you two.
Send what?
Bye, Felicia.
Fine, ring me now then.
Oh! I'm homophobic. I don't want to hear that. Right. Zach's reply.
He showed messages and voice notes. But I've got the same. I can show the same. Just because he showed it doesn't mean I've got anything to hide. You know?
Right, guys, heart me.
And if anyone that's been in an environment where you're around someone that's abusive, you're not going to sit there and fucking tell them what they don't want to hear. You're going to tell them everything they want to hear. Do you know what I mean? He was going nuts that I was talking to people on the phone. Do you know what I'm saying? I had to keep him sweet so I didn't get my fucking head kicked in. Are you crazy?
Right, this is one thing that, obviously, we don't know if this is true or not, if Zach's chatting shit. But I was on the phone to Zach a couple of days before he was going to pay me back. And I spoke to Caleb on the phone. He was going, this is my anti-Semitic friend, like laughing about it. And Caleb was like, hi, and he was really nice. And then Caleb was like, right, I'm going into my office now to do some work. That wasn't a man to me that was angry. That was a man that was going to work.
Anyone with any common sense could see that. I don't want to be stuck in a Thai prison for 10 years for kicking someone's head in. Like, no. Because once I start, I won't stop. That's the problem. So I have to protect myself. Either that or I break his neck. Do you know what I'm saying?
So this is another thing that doesn't sit right with me. He's saying all this shit like it was like a DV situation. I was scared. I had to leave the country because I was scared for my life. But you're saying you'd have broke his neck.
What were you even fit? Honestly, it was just so spontaneous at first, and he had all the charm. That's it. But I was so off my head when he came down.
Is the charm Caleb had in the room with us? Because I'm not seeing no charm. Very uncharismatic man.
What's Mamba? What's that? Never heard of Mamba. Spice! Oh, fuck off! Oh my God, I can't cope. Oh, are you crazy? Oh, thank you, Misfits. Are you nuts? Shut up! No, we never. You're chatting shit. I don't believe you. Oh, God. It just gets worse. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anybody else that feels victimised by me? I can't cope. Honestly, can't cope. React to it on live. Are you crazy? No. Absolutely not. If people want to believe it, let them. Honestly, if people want to, let them. I couldn't give a flying fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? If Evil Queen can survive being accused of sleeping in a bed with a minor, I can survive this. So I'm really not asked what anyone thinks. This app has lost its hinges. It's with the UK police now. Okay, well, if it was with the UK police, you wouldn't release the 12-part Surviving Zach the Brat on TikTok, would you? Dickhead. come on, mate. Do us a favour. The audience ain't stupid. Innit? Fucking, listen, it ain't going to be my first time in jail, so I ain't asked. It will at least keep me away from cunts like them. Fucking hell, lock me up and throw away the key, I beg. You could do me a favour. Fucking hell. If I can't get section to deal with my fucking head, I'll go to prison. At least I'll have some fucking peace. And dick. You know? Innit? HMP Spa Day. Yes.
Thinking of talking about spa days, I might go for one tomorrow.
Oh, innit? These fucking tossers. I owe him £1,800. No, I don't. Why am I all of a sudden paying a whole deposit now? That motherfucker ain't getting a penny back off me. Absolutely not. You can get to fuck. Suffer. End of. Don't think you can fucking treat me like shit and push me about and then fucking expect to come back, try and destroy my platform and expect I'm going to pay you crazy. No. Even out of principle, no. Sorry. You got head. That's good enough. Fool. Just take it as a paying rate. He wasn't nasty. Yeah, well, I am, so piss off. Narcissists never normally are nasty when they need to try and convince people. You know.
I'm bored of that now. I think Nicole came on crying again last night. I didn't see anything because I'm a sleepy queen, all right, but Nicole came on sobbing again. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Is it long?
But it's hard. It's hard to move on when it's the.
Let me see how long it is. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's that long.
But it's hard. It's hard to move on.
Oh, you've got it. Let me have a look, Stacey. Where? Oh, on your other account.
Like, this is me accepting that I was never wrong. I was never wrong. My feelings were always right.
Come
Why
in
did I
on
still
your
go
other
back? Why?
account, Stacey, and
That's
I'll
my
pin it.
Why the fuck did I still go back? Why? Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But just hearing that live, like why I'm hurting now and why I'm talking about it was hearing that live tonight. And like I said, I'll never lie to you guys. I'll always be true to me. I'll always be true to myself, and I'll always be true to you. And hearing that live tonight, I believed every word, because I've seen it myself, and I've seen it happen to me. I've seen it happen to me. Good night, Kels. I love you. Truly, even now, that's why I fired up the live in the first place, because all I wanted to do was talk with him. Why? Like, I miss him. I miss my best friend. The person who I thought was my best friend. Do you know what I feel like I'm going through a breakup? Blah, 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 Hilly. Back to the flea hive, bro. Don't even care anymore. It's just that live. It was just that live tonight that really upset me. That's why I'm reacting like this. Them chickens. These chickens are going to be the death of me, let me tell you. But today, listen, today's full moon energy. Why does everything happen on full moon? Why does everything happen on full moon? Why? Shannon, I'm all good. I just need to come back on live and apologise. Not even to you guys, but to myself. Have some self-dignity. Have some fucking self-dignity. Of course I'm alright, but you guys can easily watch at home. But like I said, and like Zach said, I've travelled the world with him. I've met his family. I've met his partner. I've met his dogs. I've slept in Zach's bed. I was this man's best friend. Best friend. And put yourself in my position, yeah? Just put yourself in my position. You can't just expect me to get over that. I'm ashamed that I come on here crying, crashing out, everything. Why? Because I'm real. I'm feeling it. Honestly, if I could go back in time and never meet him again, I would. I've literally just been on the phone to my mother. Mother, I know I'm fixing things. I've literally just been on the phone to my mother. You know, full moon energy, moving on, moving forward. But listen, if you're going through a breakup, whether it's a friend or a relationship, imagine being reminded of it every single day. Like I said, I genuinely cared about this man. I spent so much time with him, so much effort. And the live tonight, watching Evil Queen's live tonight. And let me tell you, and I know Zach will watch this, I watched it all, and I believed every word that Caleb said. Why did I believe every word? Because he did it to me. Which is why I feel stupid, I feel naive, I feel stupid for falling for it. So stupid, so stupid. Which is why I can only sit here and be upset and question myself and go, why would you do that? Yeah, how can I sleep with the chickens, exactly? Is there any possibility of mending the friendship? No, absolutely not.
Right, guys, when Pug Life comes back in the live next time she's in, I want you to all say I'm sorry about the AIDS, because she's gone for a blood test and I want her to think that she's got AIDS. So I want you all to, next time she comes in live, be like, I'm really sorry about the news. Hope you recover from AIDS.
Me and Zach can never be friends again.
Because she's just texted me about a blood test.
Which is what makes me upset. Oh, don't you actually get me going now. No one knows that better than I do, which is why he's never badmouthed me, okay? Because I genuinely care. Yeah, no more tears. I can't cry over this man no more. But, never friends again. No, that's it. Which is why I'm
Zia. So basically, I was on with Dan yesterday, and then I brought Zia up because we was on about like weirdo, like big gifters on this app, and I was saying, yeah, I've got one, fucking Zia. Literally that second went straight into Dan's live chatting shit about me in the chat, and she's like, Sophie's crazy. And he was like, well, you have just come in straight as soon as she mentioned you, so you are clearly watching her all the time.
The stories that are coming out, him bad about me, thinking I'm being controlled. No, I'm not being controlled. I woke up. There's a difference. You know, accepting that the majority, not all of it, the majority of our friendship was a lie. Yeah.
And then I said, at least my kid's alive. And then she said, Dan was like, oh, you can't say that. I said, I can. She said the most about my kids. And Dan was like, oh, well, it's fair game then. If she's going to say it, then rightly so, you can say anything back about her kid. So she didn't like it that Dan stuck up for me.
Like I said, people can sit there and they can judge me and open myself, expressing myself, everything. But like I said, I'll always have love and gratitude and appreciation for what's happened.
Maybe Reem needs to find out what she's been saying about Reem behind her back.
The hive have done for me, but things have changed now. They've changed, and anybody who understands BPD and mental health, whatever, if one person can blame mental health, don't judge mine. My number one thing is loss and friendships. Watching the live tonight broke my heart. Why? Because I believe every word that Caleb said. Every word. I believe every single word. But what I can do now is walk away, and what Zach says is a clear conscience, a clear mind, and I stayed to the end. But now I need to respect myself and walk away. But it's so hard to walk away. I love TikTok.
Not the smudge mascara. Oh my god. She's breakdown Barbie. I want to feel sorry for this woman more than anything, because I think she was in the same situation as me, but on a longer time scale. But this is so fucking pathetic, Nicole. And I feel like someone's just got to tell you straight. You weren't married to the guy. You were internet friends that met a few times, went on a couple of content holidays. He want your fucking husband. Like, this is too much now. Like, it's alright to get upset, but firing up a live to cry about Zach's a bit wild. At, like, what time will this have been at? Stupid o'clock in the morning. Come on, hon. Do better. Like, am I a bit harsh saying that? I don't know. It just seems a bit theatrical and dramatic, doesn't it?
But whenever I open it up, I see his name. Now imagine if you're trying to move on and you love someone, whether that's a boyfriend, anything, and you see something about that person. It's hard not to watch. It's hard to ignore. And listen, I swear I wanted to ignore. I wanted to ignore and move on. But watching Evil Queen's live tonight, watching Caleb open up, watching the comments, everything. Since Miami, I was fooled since the beginning. What was real, what wasn't. That's why I'm sitting here questioning. That's why I'm so upset. You know? Yes, I was, and I can sit here now and let all the bad karma come back at me if I'm lying. Never lied to that man. Never. I never badmouthed him to anybody. Never. 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 I don't like to it. And I wish him nothing but the best. Even now, I still love him. Why the fuck do I still love him? Why? Why? He fucked with me so much. I can never hate. I can never hate. And this is me accepting that I was never wrong. I was never wrong. My feelings were always right, but why did I still go back? Why? That's why I'm upset. Why the fuck did I...
She's so fucking weird. So weird. And then I think Dave went on one. I just think she's milking it. Like, say what you've got to say, but don't sit and cry about it. Just get on with it. It is what it is. He's a cunt. We all know it.
She said you never had a big platform before. You got your... What, who said that? I ain't got a problem with Canadian Angie. I just ain't going to have someone try and fucking say something about me to say I'm about the finances. I'll happily, when she goes live, transfer whatever I've made on this live stream. Let me tell you now. Here we go. What have I made? How do I find out? I've made $97. You can have it. I'll drop you a treasure box up for £100. How about that? Finances, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You have no idea what I do outside when I go outside to touch the grass. You have no idea. But what I won't do is keep my mouth shut when someone don't look fucking... I fucking feel like you've been took for a cunt. Sometimes just be real, man. Just be real. Just don't go with it. The app will be a better place. There's so much going on this app. Someone's got to have a mad outburst for some cunt to listen. Oh, hang on. I don't know how you... Oh, you want to jump in the box? Hang on. I'm so sorry about the mad outburst, guys, but there's so much going on. There's people fucking trying to find out who people are. There's fucking people going to kick people's heads in. What the fuck is that profile picture? Hello?
Hello.
All right?
What the fuck is that profile picture?
Yeah, I'm good. You can have an opinion on me. It's
Thank
fine,
you,
you know.
sir.
I don't...
My thing is with you, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching you when you said you were living in your car, and I remember you said a whole story about your addiction,
Yeah.
your gambling
Cocaine addiction, £400 a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost my life twice. Tried to kill myself 3 times. Done it all. I had a mental breakdown that made me lose 3 stone in 4 days. That made me stay off social media because I tried to come live and I had a massive breakdown and started crying in front of 3,000 people. Didn't speak to my own parents. What I'm saying is,
Everyone,
what I'm saying is this, yeah.
Follow. I've just pinned her. She does. She started posting FYP clips now as well.
When you have a breakdown, and listen, don't get me wrong. I thought Zach was poorly, right? But I'm not convinced he was as poorly as he was making out. You don't want attention, and do you know when you've got this issue with yourself and someone's took over your brain? A mental breakdown, right, is when something takes over your feelings, your thoughts. There's a foreign body in your brain telling you to do something. You are telling yourself not to do it, but there's a little bug in here telling you to jump. And you can't hold yourself back, right? That's what a proper mental breakdown is. And you don't want to be seen. You don't care about the last pound. I owed people money. I wasn't bothered. I wasn't about deals that are done. I didn't give a fuck whether I had someone fucking do me in or not. I didn't bath. I didn't see my own children, right? So then he's come back on though, Ange. What I'm saying is, I spoke and asked them to leave him alone. Blah 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 blah. They've been made out to be the problem to his downfall, yeah, and the reason his mental health is struggling. And yet today, the things I've heard him say and the way he said it and the people he's directed it at, right? He knows, and you know.
Yeah, do we need to know you didn't wash your bits? Did we need to know, Dave, that you wore the same boxers for like 2 weeks? Because once again, that is something you could not waterboard out of me if I had not changed my knickers for 2 weeks.
I'm telling the truth. He knows the things he said. They're going to fire a live stream up on the FYP and put his name in their mouth, right? So why would you want them to put your name back in their mouth if they was the cause of your downfall.
But here's the thing, right? When
Go on,
when someone's caused you so much, sometimes you just can't get over it. And as much as you're gonna try not to talk about it,
know, but I
it's like you don't think before you talk. It's just an anger that lives in you because of the shit that you've done. You know what? There's certain things that you're never gonna get over in your life.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, but
Right?
you don't. Go on.
But I don't think he's doing it to get the clap back because it's awful for him.
But he's gonna though.
No, but I don't think he's in a good place. But you have to also understand, and I followed you when you were going through all your stuff.
Yeah, I understand. I know you did. Yeah.
And I had that compassion and empathy for you. But here's the thing: when people do terrible things to you, no matter how much you try not to talk about it, it will automatically come out of your mouth because you've got that built-in. Like if you asked me right now, if you said something and I said, I'm never going to talk about this again. I'm not going to. If you went to a certain place or my head goes somewhere, I'm going to talk about it.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not.
Yeah, I understand that, but there is a but on my behalf. Do you know a true mental breakdown when you're breaking down? You want to end your life.
Dave, I've been there.
Listen. You want to end your life. You don't matter if you've got kids, parents, whatever. Your brain's been took over, yeah? Your brain's took. So you've gone lower than low. You're lower than a sewage rat right now, right? You know how poorly you are. You know where you was.
Thank you, Jade.
So that's a big enough reason not to put something in your mouth to trigger it ever again because you wanted to fucking do yourself in. Not a petty argument, not a bit of backwards and forwards. But you would not get that low,
Backwards and
that
forwards.
poorly, and come back and spark it back up. Come on, Angie. You understand as a human being, you've got to know where I'm coming from, right?
I understand what you're saying, but I think you're missing the aspect of when somebody has done something that has affected your life, doesn't matter what it is, and as much as you say, I'm never going to talk on this again, in your darkest moments is when you're going to lose it and talk about it because you're in that bad situation because of whatever happened. Do you get what I'm saying? Like your head just goes into that. I've been where you're talking about.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, but I think most of us have mental health.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And when you get into that bad place, what are you thinking of? You're thinking about the people or the person that put you there. You're thinking that life is over because all of this shit's happened to you. You don't see anything bright. Everything is dim. You feel like you're better off if you're not here. Why are you here? But you're always going to have the person or the people that brought you to that place. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think he talks before he thinks that, oh my God, you're thinking he's all calculated. We don't know, but I'm just saying it is the possibility that when you are traumatized by people, no matter how much you say you're not speaking on them, your brain just goes to what traumatized you. And I don't think he's doing it for the clapback because I don't think he wants all that shit again. I think he is definitely not in a good place. And I was with you when you were going through your shit. I remember you in your car. I remember you, and you talked directly to me.
I just don't understand why he's.
But what I'm saying is, when you're in that bad place where there's nothing hopeful, everything is done for you. There's no hope. You don't see it anymore. What comes to your mind that's put you there is the people or the person that took you to that place. That's it for me.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Yeah,
You, like doing this and saying he's doing it on purpose, I don't think so.
Okay, then I understand where you're coming from. Then let's take that into consideration, yeah. But how does he know that he's not triggering the other people that are suffering with mental health because their name's been in his mouth. They've been having a to and from him, right? So why is he not taking in consideration that them people are not ready to jump off a bridge? Them people are not ready to do the self-in. Them people are not going to have a breakdown. Why is he only about him, and him? Why is it not about the other people that is affected the same as what you got affected? That's what I'm saying.
I agree, but you got to remember the reason that he doesn't care about those people is because they're the ones that did it to him. Does that make sense to you? I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But in your head, do you care about someone that did something so awful? No, you're not going to give a shit what they're going to do. You don't care, right? You don't care. Someone that's affected your life in a bad way, you're not going to give a shit how it's going to affect their mental health. I agree with what you're saying. I do. But you're not going to think that when you're in a bad place. I just think he's just at the end of his rope. Again, if someone has taken you to a point of trauma, no matter how much you say, I'm done with it, I'm never talking about this anymore, when you get that anger, when you get in that bad place, you're bringing it up again. You're definitely bringing it up again. So that's just not everyone's the same.
I just think it. Hello, Charles.
Oh God.
Oh, hello.
Dave.
You all right, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'll let you finish.
We'll give the evil one.
Yeah. So it's just to me, it's how I've seen it today. And don't get me wrong, I thought he was in a bad place. I've said all that before, so I'm not repeating it. It's all been about victim, and cursing out the other people. So I'm thinking to myself, why are you putting their names in your mouth when you've called the truce? You've gone away for 2 days and come back because your health has recovered in 2 days. And then you know they're going to talk about you. And that's going to trigger you back to the point where you're then going to say, I need to be left alone. That's what I'm saying, Angie. You know, instead of coming on and doing his platform and having his own community, because he's got a good community, and just doing himself, you don't have to come on and dump all this stuff out to the audience.
I get what you're saying, but when you get into that headspace where you think of the people that destroyed your life, you're going to keep bringing them up.
Destroyed his life.
Goodbye, you. Get lost. Goodbye.
Why are you exaggerating so much?
I don't want to listen to you. Fuck off.
You got no choice. Ha ha ha. I only come in to get her out the box because she was born or so.
You were good.
She got affected and left. La 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 la. I win. You're welcome, everybody. I got rid of her.
Oh,
you're popular number 4, Dave. You're almost on the podium.
Oh, I haven't even took no. I got 20k in a battle. I didn't take no notice. I just got wound up. I just fucking and then just madness. I don't know.
Do you know the only reason that you'll be preaching to her all day? Because she obviously doesn't like Red and Luke, and Zach doesn't like them, so she's only doing it on vengeance because she's obsessed with Red and Luke.
Right, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've only just realised there's 3,600 people in here.
Yeah, follow me, everyone.
Everyone, give you a follow. Cloud chaser.
Okay, Dave. Thank you.
All right, see you later. See you, Charles. Bye. Sorry,
I was checking it wasn't bloody Canadian.
No. See you later, Charles. Hello.
Hello, finally.
Hello, mate.
So, Canadian is banging about Zach, right?
Yeah, this ain't an outing or anything.
No, I'm just saying what I've got to say. There's no outing because no one's got anything about shit.
Right, yeah. There's no out. I'm not having an outing or anything like that. Well, I don't know what. I don't know. Hello, Andy.
Hi.
Go on.
Hello, my friend.
Go on. What were you gonna say? Go on.
I'm not on about you. I'm on about Zach.
I know, but listen. Do you not? Can anyone understand what I'm saying? That when someone hurts you,
go on,
when someone hurts you really, really bad, right? When someone
Lady Angie, we've heard this 50 times.
Luke, hold on a minute.
No.
I was talking and you're interrupting.
No, I'm not holding on. Because how can you forgive Gracie, who was planning the exposure as well, and then hang on. How can you forgive one person and not remember your trauma and be best mates with them, and then keep going in on someone else? It don't work like that when you've got mental health.
Hi, Chica. Hi, Dan. You okay?
Luke,
what?
Did Gracie do the exposure? No.
Gracie planned it.
But she didn't do it.
It doesn't matter. It was planned by her.
It does matter.
Yes, so how can you go on about trauma and forgive one person but hold it to another?
Luke, did Gracie... again, this is going to turn into a big argument.
No, it's not. I just can't
It's going to turn into a big argument. No, because Gracie and Mama Kaz did not like Zach at the time. Right. Again, we're gonna get into the old shit again. So Gracie,
what's this got to do with Gracie, like?
But hold on, Gracie and Mama Cass didn't like Zach. They totally detested the guy. They were gonna do They were gonna do. Hold on, let's just. You brought up Gracie. They were gonna do an exposure on him, right? So it was all set to go, and Red sent the pictures over. This is why I don't want to get into this shit anymore.
Yeah.
But Red sent the pictures over. Gracie then went live, and she
What's it got to do with you, you nosy old cow?
Can you shut up, you friggin' fucking turkey teeth slurring bitch? So then Gracie went live and said that she felt the pictures were sent with malicious intent, and it stopped. So if they had a discussion after that, that's on them. But to keep bringing this guy up, you don't know what's going through his head. I agree with Dave and what he said, but you're always going to think back to the person that created that trauma. EQ, shut up.
He also sent them to Maz, and her and Red had a conversation, and that's why they were sent to Fact Freak.
Again, I haven't seen any receipts of Mazda's money, or if that's what you're talking about.
You run on no evidence.
I run on complete evidence. Shut up.
Liar.
Go get your
in
teeth
1941.
My teeth are fine.
No, I'm talking to the one beside you. She's going to look up a list. But again, this can go on forever. Everyone's going to have their feelings about it.
I just feel, Canadian Angie, though, you're having an indirect dig at Red. Like,
why are you bringing up Red? I'm not talking about Red. I came in the box.
Red.
I don't care. You guys are obsessed with this Red Luke shit. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
I can talk to Luke in a
that's
DM.
why you've got Red on your
Shut up. You always have to blab your fucking mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Get each other.
Yeah, exactly what she wants. This is what she wants for
Get each other.
Get Canadian Angie and Delusive Angie. That's what you sound like.
Dated again.
But Hayley, I never want to hear you say you've got a soft spot for Canadian Angie. It's like saying I've got a soft spot for the homeless old lady or this old lady in a care home with dementia. I don't want to hear it.
It's got nothing to do with Red Luke.
Behave.
We have discussions off the app. I mean,
but you're on about like these people have done the worst of the worst. What's been done, Canadian Angie? The worst of the worst. What are you on about?
Luke, I think leave the guy alone. Carry on with your lives. Everyone's always gonna listen. Everyone's always gonna have an opinion. Everyone's always gonna have an opinion on someone. Oh my God, you can't talk to me. You know what? I hate to say this. The only boxes you can talk in is Luke's. Honestly, you can't talk in anybody's boxes. Everyone's like,
Big up Luke the judge.
In all honesty,
big me up now, Canadian Angie. Big me up now.
Angie,
wow, I'm in the fucking Shark Tank.
In all honesty, like for me, Zach is going through addiction, and addiction's selfish, and he doesn't care about anyone he's hurting around him. But all this, leave him alone, leave him alone. People leave him alone, but then something else will start up, or he'll get pissed and he'll start mentioning people, or however it goes.
Can you understand
he does
one
this
thing?
all the time.
Do you know? I don't know if I don't know if you guys are getting it. When someone causes you trauma, right? Someone does something that you think is really bad in your life, and it takes you to a bad place. As much as you say, I'm going to get over this. I'm not talking about this anymore. I'm not doing it. The minute that you have something, you get angry or something just takes you back there, you're going to talk about it.
Shut your wrinkly lips.
I haven't even seen what's happened today. Has he been live? What's happened?
Yeah, he was live for a bit there.
So indirect.
But I don't think that Red caused him trauma. I think he's been through shit, but I don't think that it's Donna's fault. I think he's just looking for someone to blame, and that on this app happens to be Donna more than anyone else.
Yep.
No, I don't agree.
Because it wasn't her. It was her that stopped the whole thing going ahead. Because obviously Gracie and Kaz wanted to do it because of the whole, scamming the money and whatnot, and it was her that stopped it. Whether she sent the pictures to Fact Freak or not.
I'm baffled to know why them pair are getting brought up in this conversation, though.
Because
I'm not bringing it. Yeah, this is going back to
Stop
old
being
shit.
obsessed, Canadian Angie.
Evil Queen. Shut up.
Canadian Angie, very kind.
Why is something going off in Miss Red's?
Problems, honestly, I mean, look at the stuff she said about Alex and just the stuff that she says about us
Canadian
all in general,
Angie.
you know, our side of TikTok.
To be fair, everything she says about me is true.
Look at the size of her.
Absolute wrong.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, maybe she has got a point.
I'm the worst on the app.
I can feel a slur coming from him, you know. I can feel
I'm gonna
it
get. The problem is, right?
Right, I'm going to drop down, but thank you for the fun.
No problem, Miss Spaghetti. Alex, please.
I'm clucking here like fucking Zach.
Don't do it, darling, please, because it's, you know, it's not respectful for me. Alex?
I'm just contemplating. I'm weighing up the pros and cons,
Is
you know.
she?
Wow.
I need to think about
Is she
this.
on?
He was going to do it, guys. He was going to do it. Right, hang on. Let me give Luke his... Luke, have you not got all of the powers? 1 minute. Let me give Luke all the powers. Right, how am I doing this? Luke, I thought you had box powers, darling. Right, how do I get them? Box powers. So I've clicked on Luke.
You talk to him privately and you won't bring it on the app because you fear because obviously you care about his feelings.
Well, of course.
But you'll play clips on your FYP show.
Yep.
Everybody else saying stuff about him that would also trigger him. But you'd play that on your show.
No, because I know what triggers him. I know what gets him really bad.
So you would did you understand what I meant though when I said that?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
She'll be exposing him in 6 months' time, like the rest.
Yeah, what I meant was if like you'd speak to him in private, but you'd play it all of us lot on your show or all of them
I play him too, though. I play him too, and I have my opinion. So you can't say that.
Right.
I think the thing is with this situation with Zach is that it's catch-22 because if people talk about him, they're going to say, oh, he's got mental health and you're dragging him and he's got mental health. But then at the same time, if you don't talk about him and raise awareness for his shitty behaviour and what he's doing, because the thing is, a lot of you don't know what's actually going on. And a lot of you don't know the amount of people that have come forward in all of our DMs saying he owes them money or he's done this to them, he's done that to them. Like, there's multiple people that haven't spoke out who are too scared to speak out because they're scared what will happen or they're scared of repercussions, they're scared of being tarnished, like their name being tarnished all over TikTok by Zach. And I think that's the thing that upsets, like, people the most. And I think the thing I don't like is the constant lies all the time. And even Dan said it yesterday, like, Sophie, you don't lie. Like, if I've got something to say, I'll just fucking say it. I won't go on a fake account. I won't do anything else. I'll just come out with it all myself. I don't give a fuck. Because I know it's the truth and I'm not chatting pure shit like most of them are. I want to see what EQ's playing and then we're going to get more into this.
Everyone's... Oh, here she is. She's coming. I hope this is on. Oh, where is it? Hang on a sec, Miss Red.
What the fuck are those glasses?
It normally
Some of us don't want War the Watcher, though. We don't want it. It's just some people can't leave it alone because the platforms depend on it and they love the toxicity because it's who they are, toxic people.
Here we go, Miss Red. Right, I'm going to make it really big so you'll be able to see. 1 second. So this is a completely different background. If you remember, she had like a badge, didn't she, the first time? So this is like, you know, it's new. Can you see her face on the screen?
I can see her face.
Okay, let's press play.
Me with her. This is how long he's been trying, but he didn't find the right people. But now he's got Levi and he's got Rickster. Go on, Rickster. Sorry.
If I couldn't be asked, it's blackmail basically. It's supposed to risk it. What about these orbs?
So there you hear him going after EQ, and there you hear him coming after me. Can we please block all these?
Hang on, what timestamp did she say? It's like 118, I think. She said 20 something.
Love you too.
So you're no better than Ems picking up a guy at a bus stop and letting him in your house if there were children in there. Is that what you're saying with that stupid comment?
1 hour 21. Thank you, Alyssa.
Give me a break.
Could risk it.
1 hour 21.
Well, we had a charging decision already.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He had nothing.
Talk to me, girl.
There we go. See the way it just glitched a little bit? She dropped the phone. Here we go. Look, she's looking down on it now. If you look here, she's looking down on the phone. She's dropped it. That's her head here. Do you want me to make it bigger again, Miss Red?
Yeah, make it bigger.
Oops. Right there. So this
Puss
is...
kids.
Yeah, so she can't deny it anymore. Right, so is that big enough?
It's a ghost.
That was the end of that.
It carries on.
I'm not going to get it done. She could bugger off. She ended up in down to
So she's dropped it, see? She dropped the phone. And you'll keep seeing now.
No, this is old.
I've only dropped him a couple of £100. I wouldn't even say hundreds of pounds. I think it was about 50 quid max. Do you know what I mean? She will do anything to stay relevant. The truth is, she's fallen off. And I know you're all thinking, hold on, she ain't fallen off yet. No, she is. She is. All she does
This is moving again.
That's all she does. If you can lose your job, I can't lose my job.
There she is, standing up. If you see, she's looking down.
I can see a grey bush.
Yeah, there's her head, and this is her body, so she body shames people all the time. There she's bending down. See, if we can get that flash there, it looks like you can see her.
She doesn't make funny videos, she doesn't do any of that. She doesn't do any of it. All she does is reviews videos that you guys create. Why are you all going on about these orbs?
I'm gonna start the end, man.
So there you hear.
You got the bun on her head
You can
like
hear the
this
panic
is
in her
Trunchbull.
voice as well.
I know, yeah.
This is review the FYP. That's all she does. If you can lose your job, I can't lose my job. I run my own company. That's what she does is review. She doesn't make funny videos. She doesn't do any of that. She doesn't do any of it. All she does is reviews videos that you guys create. Why are you all going on about these orbs?
So there you hear him going after.
There you go. Do you want me to slow it down?
Yeah, can you do like the slow thing?
Yeah. Right,
We're on it now, Canadian Angie. Look what you've done. She only has herself to blame, EQ.
Right, settings, playback speed, 0.5. I'm gonna mute Corey. I think he's slagging me off.
It's about right.
No, I don't care in this day, in this climate, current climate.
Current climate, Corey isn't the problem, it's the Angies. Where is he anyway? He was in here earlier.
Right, it's just hit 1:21. It should come on now.
No, it does. It looks the same.
He's lying.
CPS make a decision. Yeah, I would be down to CPS, but my dad's a police officer. Well, we had a charging decision already.
Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't. He had nothing.
Talk to me, Kill. That was the end of that. I'm gonna get it done. She could buy groceries and then for his box files next. I've only talked to a couple of £100. I wouldn't even say hundreds of pounds. I think it was about 50 quid max. You know what I mean? She will do anything to stay relevant. The truth is, she's
Corey in slow-mo.
She's talking about me. She's falling off.
She ain't fallen off yet. No, she is. She is. All she does is review the FYP. That's all she does.
Yeah, same.
If you can lose your job, I can't lose my job. I run my own company.
That's a big torso.
There you go, Miss Red. I'll let you get back to your show. There you go. I'm sure it'll be all over the FYP. Goodbye, my loves.
Dear Canadian Angie sat there calling people, you know, fat and ugly and whatever else.
When he's getting out his leggings and crop top,
No, I know
absolutely.
why you're not coming on camera.
Slander.
So there we have it, guys.
I know Levi's the one that did the original exposure on her.
Oh, I want to go to the high. Oh, are you speaking to me, Ange?
No, I'm just speaking to my comments.
This was so funny, right? Because I got told to go in and have a look in Angie's, and all Angie's chat were like, Zach, read the room. We don't care. Stop it. Shut up. No one cares. He was just talking pure shit for ages, and Angie was just pissed not listening.
Are you going to have a nap?
Chippy wants to be friends with Sophie Bailey. It's a little bit concerning to me. Yeah.
What's that?
A little bit concerning to me.
What?
That why Chippy wants to be friends now with Sophie Bailey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, this is because Chippy came in my live, sent a heart me, and put hello everyone in the chat. That's all. That's all that happened.
I've got the message here.
Oh. I think it's looking at people like Chippy that made me realise I don't want to do this forever.
Really? When Tia said he went into her live being nice, Sophie said, say sorry to me.
Hello,
and he said we will talk privately. Wow. Wow. Why has he gone in there begging for Sophie Bailey's forgiveness? Why has he gone in there?
He was hardly begging for my forgiveness. I said, you owe me an apology. And he went, we'll speak privately. And I will tell you, I've got nothing to hide. I'll tell you what the conversation said. It's nothing juicy, but seeing as Angie thinks she needs to know everything, I'm going to tell you how the conversation went. Hello, Chips. Hello, Chipster. Hiya, I think it's about time we just put any animosity behind us. I put, yes, definitely. That emoji. Okay, great. I don't like to have continuous fallouts or beef with people. Thank you. That's what he said. That's all. That's as far as the conversation went. We weren't sat... We didn't make friendship bracelets. We didn't get matching best friend tattoos. Like, it's literally there. Like, it was nothing juicy. Like...
I should have thought of that.
Do you know what? I don't forgive any cunt
Yeah.
anymore. Like, it's, for me, they're all dead.
Cobra calls them.
To me. Like, that's it.
I find it very odd.
He's in my bio on MSN as well. He's got that with a little like best friend emoji. It says Chippy.
Couldn't give a shiny shit about EQ, misread, any of them.
After saying eternity, I just wish I never reported it earlier because I think we're all up to something.
Thank you, love.
I think they're all up to something, yeah.
She's on about reporting us to the police because we're all up to something.
Yeah, I think he's done something. And that's my opinion. I'm going to.
I think the only ones I really watch are Canadian Angie, Corey when I can, and
This is how it'd go. She'd be like 999, obviously, because it's Angie. Hello, police. People on TikTok are plotting against me. They've made friends. They've made an alliance. They're all teaming up against me and they're up to something. Help me. This woman is someone who's apparently so fucking terrified of the police, so petrified of them, that she wants to ring them every day. Yeah. This is what I don't understand. They've made friends. They're best friends now off the app. They sent a 1p gift on TikTok to someone that I don't like. They're up to something, police.
That's really bizarre.
This whole app's bizarre. Like, I've stayed off it for like the last few days. And it's actually been quite nice not like having a scroll. I just skip all the drama now. Sarah, thank you. MVP, Sarah, Kelly, Jordan.
Why is he so up Sophie Brady's backside? I don't understand that. Why is he up his backside?
And Susanna.
I don't understand why Chippy will be up her backside. If she hadn't done anything wrong, why would Chippy back up her backside?
Hi, Carrie Ann.
He just wants to be seen. Do you think so?
Yes, I am TikTok Legends. I'm having a hiatus in the next few weeks. I mean, it's all well and good, like, putting stuff behind you and forgiving and forgetting and that, but some stuff is just unforgivable, in my opinion.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Like, the allegations that were made against EQ being in bed with a minor, that could have unalived her. People could have attacked her in the street. Do you know what I mean? No, she could have been off skis, mate. It's bad. No. I never was originally TikTok Legends. You know? It's kind of fun, yeah. Like, no. I wish them all nothing but the best. May they prosper in whatever it is they're good at.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean?
I don't wish nothing but the best to people I don't like. I wish them nothing but death.
You know, they're going to be friends whoever they want to be with, and that's up to them, you know what I mean? I have no, you know, with anybody on the set. I don't hate anybody on the set to cause anyone harm, you know what I mean? I don't trust people, like I said, I never stand for anyone on the set. Like I said, I can't stand Chippy, but I don't wish anyone any harm to anyone on the
What's
set.
my opinion on C's videos on me? I haven't watched them, and to be honest, I don't really care.
Thank you.
People can do what they want to listen to. I just think it's odd them him begging for Sophie Brady's forgiveness. I think that's odd.
Well,
I wouldn't say he was begging for my forgiveness. We just drew a line under it. Is that all right?
Crack on our business.
But apart from that, I don't really give a shit. I really don't.
You sound like you do.
Adam said what I did in Spain. What did I do in Spain? Enlighten me.
Oh, I'm going to give you one second.
What did I do in Spain? Another cunt that can't be trusted. It's lucky I don't take his head off his shoulders after giving Pearl my ex's picture. That's the fucking sure. I don't know if there's anything else, but the thing is, that geese has fallen off, so he's going to have to fucking jump in and
It's all over me.
Innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
He's good. He's at the vet today.
Right, I'm not answering any more questions now. It's no one's fucking business.
He's at the vet's at 2:30 to get weighed. He's very small. Yeah, I just need to see if he weighs enough, because obviously he's on like the healthy pet club thing, so they get like the flea and worming treatment stuff. but he didn't weigh enough for it. So they said give it 4 weeks and come back and see if he weighs enough then, and then they can give him some. Because obviously, like, I've got another cat as well. My other cat goes out a lot and stuff, and I don't want Wolfie to get anything. Do you know what I mean? I don't want him to catch anything.
I'm good, Luke.
He's not as like sleepy and cuddly anymore. He just runs riot around the house. I mean, I'm keeping him indoors. Chickens are good. I don't know when I'm going to start getting eggs off them though. Is it a year?
Oh, I want to go to the Oh, are you speaking to me, Ange?
No, I'm just.
Honestly, can't cope. React to it on live. Are you crazy? No.
I saw that Bretman Mox put it. He made a video, didn't he, using like dragon fruit to dye the chicken pink.
Absolutely not. If people want to believe it, let them. Honestly, if people want to, let them. I couldn't give a flying fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? If Evil Queen can survive being accused of sleeping in a bed with a minor, I can survive this. So I'm really not asked what anyone thinks. This app has lost its hinges. It's with the UK police now. Okay, well, if it was with the UK police, you wouldn't release the 12-part surviving Zach the Brat on TikTok, would you? Dickhead. Come on, mate. Do us a favour. The audience ain't stupid. Innit? Fucking, listen, it ain't going to be my first time in jail, so I ain't arsed. It will at least keep me away from cunts like them. Fucking hell, lock me up and throw away the key, I beg. You'd be doing me a favour. Fucking hell.
Thank you, Sony.
If I can't get section to deal with my fucking head, I'll go to prison. At least I'll have some fucking peace. And dick. You know? Sorry, but you must admit when you're in the wrong. And I will admit when I'm in the wrong, when I'm in the wrong. I'll admit I'm in the wrong when I'm in the wrong. Just because 6 people are yapping their gums does not mean every single one of them are right. You know? When there is a strong person that needs to be taken down or shut up or made quiet, people will come in packs. It takes numerous people to take down a strong person. Do you understand?
Shut up about what?
No matter what credentials, if you've got a clear conscience, just got to bide your time. Now, what I do in my personal life and the decisions I make on my personal life, do I deserve to be criticised on the app about it? No. Why? Because it ain't none of your fucking business. My personal life ain't your business. End of. You know? My sexual health that EQ decided to add to the app was nobody's business. That was humiliating enough.
Sarah,
I should have ditched the bitch
yesterday.
then.
You're late to the party.
Do you know what I mean? But I was fucking fragile as fuck, mate. You know, I've had every fucking corner of my personal life dragged onto the app against my own will. Yeah. And everyone else has justified why they've done it. Well, I will justify it then. Stay out my fucking way. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they've hurt people in my personal life in the process. Nana Jules, thank you, Shah. So again, let me repeat. My personal life ain't no one's fucking business.
But you made your personal life everyone's business when you went round ringing every creator on this fucking app to tell them your personal issues to keep them quiet. So when you were putting that information on somebody, you have then made it everybody else's business by telling them.
What drugs to take, what drink I have, it ain't none of your fucking business. Who I decide to shag ain't your business. If I get chlamydia, ain't your fucking business. If I pay my bills, it ain't your business. Good. I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Did he say if I pay your bills ain't your business? Everyone's paying your bills. You're not paying anybody's bills. You take the piss paying people back. What about Sharon, Zach, who pays all your pissing bills? Sharon, who flies you out to America and pays for you to see Beyonce? What about everyone else that pays for everything for you? Where the fuck is your own money? Little cook.
Nana, Jules, Brett, thanks everybody. Innit? Very that. Very, very that. How my dogs are ain't no one's business. Bee Slapper, thank you, darlings. Who else? Jewelry Liz, thank you, Jewelry Liz. Cheryl. Exactly. I could embarrass each and every single fucking one of them. I could embarrass each and every single one of them and spill the beans, but I'm a classy boy. I don't need to do that. They know, I know. That's good enough for me. I don't need to please an audience. I don't need to be fake to please an audience, you know. I've always said if I've got to fake it to make it, nah, I'd rather not. I'd rather make it without faking it.
I fucked up this guy's plan because I genuinely believed he was so fucking hurt and upset by everything Pearl was doing. All this stuff Pearl had said and Pearl bringing his dad to the app. And he said to me on the phone, she fell for my trap. She fell in the trap. He wanted her to do that. I rang Pearl. Well, Pearl rang me. And I brought the conversation up in the phone call with Pearl and I said, just leave him alone. I begged and pleaded her on the phone to leave him alone, and she told me a whole other side that I didn't know. She told me everything. Because the thing is with Zach, when I was friends with Zach, he knew I was quite new to this side of TikTok. I don't know about the ancient beef they've all had from years back or anything like that. I knew nothing. And he sat there saying to me, she brought Joe to the app. She outed Joe, but she did me a favour because he's a cheating scumbag anyway. He was a brass, he's this and that. All this other shit. He then went on to go on about fucking Pearl. And he said, she fell for my trap. And was laughing about it. Now, I don't even know what to make of this whole situation anymore. I don't know what's real and what's not with Zach anymore, I'll be honest. It just doesn't make sense. It's all so, so messy. And it's like they're slagging off that others in his community have said to people, and then they sit in his fucking live, kissing his ass, gifting him away, like they've not just been slagging him off like fuck. It's weird as fuck. There's such a weird community. I've never known anything like it. Because the second as well that if I found out someone here was sat slagging me off elsewhere, you're gone, you're blocked, fuck off. Like if you come in my lives every day gifting me and supporting me, I'd rather not have the fucking money. Fuck right off. Like it's two-faced. There's no need for it. How can you sit on the phone and you fucking know who you are and I hope you're listening? How can you sit on a phone call slagging Zach off, saying he doesn't care about you now, you don't gift him anymore, that he doesn't even acknowledge you in his chat, that you've still been going in his lives every day because you like his lives, but he doesn't even fucking acknowledge you anymore. And it's because you're not gifting him and that you felt used for money and that he doesn't care about you unless you're filling his pockets. And now you're sat in his pissing live, kissing his backside, gifting him away for attention because you want him to speak about you, Sarah. Saying I stopped gifting him because I was getting so much grief. I was getting so much grief off everybody because they were all saying I'm enabling him and I'm feeding drug addiction and I'm feeding this and I'm feeding that. So I stopped gifting him. I can't do it anymore. I was getting so much grief. I stayed away. Sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry it's the same name as yours. And she came in this live about 4 times yesterday. Fuck off spying, you crooked old bitch. Yes, says he. Sarah says he. Yes, with the dog as a picture. Exactly her. Sat on the phone, slagging Zach off like fuck. I wonder if it got recorded. Oh, call recorded. Oops. Oopsie daisy, Sarah. They're all two-faced as fuck. They are so fucking two-faced in his community. I have never known anything like it. Honestly, I can't deal with it. It pisses me off. Sat in here gifting me when I was outing him as well, which is the funniest bit. When I was outing, all the shit that he was with the voice note, because you're forgetting, he's saying that... Oh, I've got a parcel. One sec. One second. It might be my B&Q parcel. Small interval. Sorry, it was my B&Q parcel. I'm decorating my bedroom this weekend. I'll put a goodie bag up, darling. Thank you. It stays like this for days. No, it's my paint and my painting stuff I need. The panelling's not come yet. I think that gets delivered separately from somewhere else, even though it's from B&Q. Where were we? I won't play the call. I want to see if she admits to Zach herself that she was chatting shit about him or if she's going to lie and say that she didn't. I haven't got a recording of the call, but I can get it. But remember, this is Zach that said he doesn't owe Caleb money and saying all this shit. You literally, Zach, you sent me a voice note of you admitting you owed him money to try and get out of paying me back. The constant lies and lies coming from this man's mouth. And the worst part is, Zach, is that I tried to be there for you. When you were in a state in Thailand, I was watching you and I was seeing a man having a breakdown. And I just couldn't watch it. It was awful to see. And you knew everything that had gone on with my ex and my ex's addictions and exactly the same things you're addicted to. You knew about all of it and you used that to your advantage to make me feel fucking sorry for you. And it's just, I'm not going to go down with you. That's the difference. I walked away at the right time because I ain't fucking going down with you. Yeah, I remember when Levi messaged me, because he was messaging me that day when I was upset on live, and he's like, why'd you care about a crackhead? That was his exact words. And do you know what the best thing is that all this was also repeated on the phone with Sarah, and she was laughing along, agreeing with it, saying that you were. But now she's sat in your live gifting you. These are mentally ill people, all collated together in one live. Sat there together, all very unwell, sick people that aren't all there. Exactly, addicted to TikTok. And I see it all the time, like creators, like Delusive Angie is very, very addicted to TikTok. Her life is turn TikTok on when she wakes up, turn it off, not even when she falls asleep, she's still on. But there are viewers that are 10 times worse, who are in and out of everyone's lives all day, every day, and that is unhealthy. Like, you've got issues. Yeah, but sometimes them paddies, she ain't even off when she's asleep. She's still fucking on, sleeping, and just everyone's in her boxes, trying to get her off. You sat there, Sarah, on the phone, going on about how you got Zach to #1 and this is your thanks for it. You get ignored and disrespected because you're not gifting anymore, and you're the one that got him to #1. You got him to 1 on the daily, Sarah, didn't you, honey? And what did that do for you? What did your money get spent on, Sarah? It got spent on nothing but drugs. Drugs and alcohol in Thailand. Your hard-earned money that could have gone to something so much more important got used for drugs and alcohol. Let that sink in. Like Sharon Osbourne, you're the beer thief. You're the beer thief. It's you. I don't know, it just annoys me. Because it's the two-facedness between it all. You can't go... This is the thing with, like, mixy viewers. Like, they'll go around different communities trying to impress people in that community. She was in Levi's live all the time, speaking to Levi. Not much, I don't think, but she wanted to speak to him off behind the scenes. Always wanting to talk to him. And I'm the one that said, I actually said to Levi, do me a favour, put me in a call with Sarah, because I want to speak to her about Zach, because I'm actually getting concerned. So the real reason for the phone call I had with Sarah was because Zach had said all that about what had happened with Caleb, and that he needed to get home when he was asking for money for a flight. And I said, Sarah, can you tell me honestly, has he asked you as well? And she said, I've never spoke to Zach off the app. And I said, oh, right, okay. I said, I just wanted to check because I'm just really concerned there was genuine concern from me on that part. And I didn't even know the call was being recorded. But do you know what? I'm glad it has been now, because it's shown how much of a cunt you are, Sarah, and how two-faced you are with the stuff you were saying in that call. Sat there messaging everyone, slagging off Zach day in, day out. And then saying, Zach's a liar, he's a liar. But you're still funding his problems. You're still sat in his life, funding his addiction and funding his issues, when you sat messaging other people, calling him a liar and everything else. Make it make sense, Sarah, honey. It's giving Zia. It's really giving Zia. Because that's what she used to do to me. She'd come in my live and gift me, but then message other people slagging me off. It's fucking weird behaviour. It's not normal. I don't think she's vulnerable at all, Black Pope. I think the thing is, a lot of these, like, people who go around gifting who seem to have, like, oh, God. Oh, yes, I mentioned that, yeah, in the call, because she was in Angie's chat, slagging me off, but then coming in here and gifting me. And I said, Sarah, why are you sat in Angie's chat calling me Amber Heard? But then fucking and then coming in and gifting me. She's like, oh, it was just a joke. Angie was playing a clip of me sobbing when I was having a breakdown. And I'll tell you why I was sobbing having a breakdown. Because the man that touched me at 11 years old was released from prison. And I found out another family member had been in touch with him that I trusted. And I thought, why the fuck are you getting in touch with this man? I was like, after everything he's done to not just me, but others as well, why the fuck are you speaking to him? So I was having a breakdown because I thought a family member I could trust more than anything showed how untrustworthy they are. So that's why I was having my breakdown a few weeks ago. And I was just like, what the fuck? So I got to the stage where I didn't trust anyone on TikTok, especially after what Zach was doing. But I also didn't trust my own fucking family after that, because I thought, you fucking tapped up bastards. So I was like, why would you get in touch with someone who's done that to not just me, other women, and another family member? And they're saying, oh, it was just a little conversation. It was nothing too bad. It was hardly a deep conversation. You still had a conversation. It's wrong. Why are you having a conversation with someone that's done that to your own relative? You fucking weird, jumped up bastards. That's like going, I'm going to go have a conversation with Jimmy Savile. What? Don't make sense, does it? It was just a little conversation. It wasn't deep. What, with a paedophile? Like, what? So, yeah, I had a breakdown because I was like, fuck you, blocked that family member everywhere and said, don't fucking contact me again. I never want to hear your name. I never want you to speak to you, and I will never let my kids speak or even know of you ever again. Like, fuck that shit. Like, what the fuck? So that's why I had my breakdown the other week. And I was sobbing, and Levi made the situation 20 times worse, the prick. Because he knew that was going on, because I told him at the time. And he still decided to out my mentee B all over TikTok, but it is what it is. But to me personally, like, that was deep for me. Like, that's really deep. And then to have somebody who supposedly likes you, thank you, Jay, sat in Angie's live saying, oh, sounds like Amber Heard. And, well, your dog's fucking ugly, all right? Your dog's ugly, and I bet you are too. You sound about 80 on the phone. So you and your dog are ugly. Like, what the fuck? And then when I asked her about it, she goes, oh, I was only joking. No, you weren't. You were sat in Angie's live slagging me off. You two-faced as fuck, and you got played, bitch. So more fool you. Anyway, I just felt like someone had to say something because she was pissing me off. She came in my live like 4 times yesterday, and I thought, you can fuck right off. And every time I was going to say something, literally every single time I was going to say something, she left. Because I kept looking to see if she was in like the multi-guest thing, to see if I could. She just didn't fucking do it. And then she came in again this morning, like briefly. Like, I'm sick of people tolerating people's bullshit on this app. You've got Angie defending Zach. Both Angie's defending Zach. Both unhinged old ladies. Notice this pattern here. Unhinged old ladies enabling the behaviour. Unhinged old ladies whose own kids probably want nothing to do with them. So they're trying to replace their kids with a stranger on the internet so they feel wanted. That's the situation. That's what it is. Your own son got married and met a woman and fell in love, and you got replaced, and you can't cope with it, so you have to replace that now with a new victim on the internet. Just, it annoys me so much. Honestly, it just annoys me. I just think he lives in like cloud cuckoo land. He told me Beyonce's PR team reached out to him and gave him free tickets to another show. Like, what the fuck? Beyonce's PR team reached out to him. You just gotta let it sink in, aren't you, really? But he told EQ the exact same thing. He said that like when he went to see Beyonce the other month, he told me. Don't make sense. I remember something else Sarah said as well on the phone. She said that she felt like the Beyonce giveaways were a setup. She said that as well, actually. She said that she didn't feel like it was fair and that he just chose specific people in his community he wanted to go with him. He didn't do it fair, so everyone had a chance. And she was gutted because of the amount of money she's gifted him and done for him, and she didn't even get a look in. His own top gifter said she felt it was a setup, all the Beyonce stuff. You're sat slagging off a creator that you supposedly love and support so much. You're fucking weird. You're a weird person. What, did EQ chuck Leslie Hen out? Did she? Do you know what's weird with that is that I said to Zach a bit ago, before we fell out, I said, if you're having this beef with EQ, do you not think you need to be careful with like the shared mods you've got with her? And he was like, no, I trust Leslie. He said, if you're on about Leslie, I trust her with my life. And I went, dear, because you always tell me you don't trust anyone. I said, I just think it's really like, it's dangerous game having shared mods with a creator you've got beef with, because you don't know if they're going to like get involved and they're going to go between one person and another one. Like, I think the only one I've got that's like, thank you, Rosalind. The only one I've got that's like a joint mod for someone else is Pug Life. But Pug Life, she does not get involved. Like, she loves EQ. She loves me. She doesn't get involved. Like, she has her own thoughts and opinions. Like, she's a lovely, lovely woman. Her and her wife are so nice. They're my scissor sisters. And I love them forever. Yeah, she's got AIDS now, so when she next comes in, ask her how she's recovering from AIDS. Let's troll her when she comes back in. I just don't understand it when, like that Leslie, she got in someone's box and started like crying, didn't she? Like, whose box was it? Was it Delusive Angie's? Like, and she was like, oh... Yeah, she was going, oh, we should all just stop it. Like, imagine crying. What the fuck? It's insane. Exactly, it's TikTok. It's TikTok. You got demodded, bitch. Oh. Hey, you're too invested. Chill. Go like knit or something. Like, it's so weird. Like, I just can't take anyone on this app fucking seriously anymore. She said she wasn't sleep. Yeah, she did. She said I'm not sleeping on a night because of you all arguing. What? Oh my god, take a night all and fuck off. Like, this is literally just one big TV fucking soap opera. I swear to God. I'm so glad that my like real life friends don't do TikTok because it would just ruin our friendships, I think. I just could not do it. We was on live at my friend's house once when I was staying with her. And she was like, don't fucking get me in that. She's like, I'm staying away from TikTok. And it's the same friend that was the one that told me to go to TikTok. She was like, you should make a TikTok account. She's like, you're just too controversial and opinionated. It's funny. You should come on TikTok and do live streams. And I was like, oh, should I? I was the only one out of the friends that didn't fucking have it. And they were all like, get it, Sophie. It is. It's like one big social experiment, Senji, Sarah. Yeah. It's not normal. It's weird. I just I'll never understand it. Yeah, I do. No, I don't wish I never downloaded it, Josh, but like sometimes, thank you, Rosalind. Sometimes I just like, I deep it and I just think like, this is so sad. Like, I can't take it seriously. I just think like, this is mad. Oh, thank you for the treasure box, Levi. Oh. I just don't know. Let's have the Christmas song just to lighten the mood, just to make Delusive feel like shit about herself as well. This needs to be Christmas #1 this year.
It's Christmas time.
Ignore Top Girl.
There's no need to have a bath.
At Christmas time, she's off to Clapper to flash her cash.
Her life consists of just eat, cat piss and chugging wine.
Pour some honey on your head, it's Angie time.
She said a slur and blamed it on alcohol.
At Christmas time, it smiles begging for an adult son.
Then the phone goes out the window and Cool Rider starts to play.
We know soon the tears will start and poor Alicia gets the blame.
Then she huffs her pissy knickers while she vomits round the room.
So tonight Sheila gets fed instead of you.
Well, there won't be soap in Angie's hand this Christmas time.
The greatest gift she'll give her mum is life. Whoa.
5 days in the same clothes, snot dripping down her nose.
Does she know there's cat piss on the hall? There's cat poo all inside her wardrobe.
When she poos, it's a sock that cleans a hole.
Does she know there's cat piss in the hole?
Feed your mom. Feed your mom. Feed your mom. Feed your mom.
Don't just feed her scraps of pizza.
Feed your mom.
You are just the worst cult leader.
Feed your
mom.
OMG, turn up that heater.
Feed your mom.
Think of the electric meter.
Feed your mom.
Share the bill that will be cheaper.
Where are you hearing it? What the fuck? Where did you come from?
That was our Christmas song we did last year before everyone fell out. But we're all back friends again now, so we can do a new one this year. We need Miss Baguette in here immediately. Alicia, get Miss Baguette to come in. We need her to write a new one. I feel like we need to do it about a different creator this time. Yeah, it was literally like 2 months before everybody fell out. I think it's on Miss Baguette's page. I'll repost it on my main account and then you all know where it is. Save Sheila, yes, save Sheila. No, we can't do it about Zach. He'll get the clout off it. He'll love it. Narcs love shit like that. It could be like just an update on Angie's life now, like an updated version of it. Because a lot happens every year. We could do one on Canadian Angie. She'd hate it. Didn't she have beef with Sheila yesterday anyway?
But it's not because someone's coming to the house, it's for a phone call.
No.
But you want the door cam? The door cam's not on this phone, Mum.
Well, I want that as well. I want the door cam.
It's not on this phone, though. It's not. Okay, it's charging. Here we go.
Okay, charge it. Where's the one with the door cam on it?
I've got about 7.
The door, you know who it is.
Yeah, it's on this, my iPad.
Well, why don't the hell you use it when they're bloody knocking on the door 10 times a day?
Well, I didn't think he wanted it.
What, so I've got to keep opening the damn door downstairs?
Yeah, I love that all the screen recorders who recorded this clip covered Sheila's face. Because Angie don't have the respect for a mother who doesn't want to be on the internet, but at least strangers care about her.
Oh, you just said you got it on your...
I've got it on this iPad,
so why don't you know who's knocking at the door, Angela? When they're bashing at the door. And you
Who's bashing at the door?
That man just now, and the one before him. Twice today. Twice.
Someone's bashing at the door? I didn't hear that.
Well, you didn't hear it, but I'm downstairs and I hear it. And I call you and you don't hear it. You're going,
yeah, but you talk, is that Uber?
Did you not hear me screaming at you? Even the man downstairs says you must be deaf.
Oh, but that's Uber, Mum.
It wasn't Uber, it's the man on the bike.
That was an Uber, that was your delivery.
I don't care what he was he was wanting a code.
Yeah, that was
screamed at you 100 times. Why don't you have it on there? When someone knocks at this door, you know who the hell it is. And you can leave a message.
Because I'm not checking the door cam. That's because I'm not checking the door cam.
You need a new door. It's dangerous.
Well, okay, do you want me to get security in tomorrow?
Security? What security? What?
Well, no, I can find a security company that will put a panic.
I want a door.
Oh, okay, right. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? Tomorrow, or tonight when I come off, I will phone I'll do it today then. I'll phone a security company, get a new door, I'll get the CCTV and a panic alarm put in this house.
I don't want a panic alarm.
Why don't you save your money, Angie, and just stop making your own mother feel unsafe? Because it's not the people on the internet that are making your mother feel unsafe. It's you making your mother feel unsafe. You stop acting like a cunt all over the internet and she won't feel unsafe anymore. Problem solved. Save your money.
I just want...
Well, a panic alarm is actually good. Goes straight to the police. So I'll get...
to go to the extreme. I just want a new door.
You might...
It's safe. That will lock.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I phone...
Don't be telling the whole damn world that.
Mum, I'm on my live here.
Leave
but listen, let me tell you.
Let people listen to my conversation.
But you know I'm on... Do you want me to pause it? Do you want me to put it on mute?
I told you I don't want people...
I'll put it on mute. I didn't know.
Social services have told you, do not listen to your mum's conversation.
Okay. Let me put it on mute. I'll put it on mute.
Social services told you, Angie. Don't listen to your mum's conversations. And that point she mutes because she knows Sheila's going to start saying stuff that is very private. I think Sheila's smart. I think Sheila knows what to mention to get Angie to mute the fucking live and stop airing her personal business all over the internet. Yeah, it's like a safe word for her, isn't it? Social services, and she's like, oh, mute. Not for long. Oh. Let's skip it through and see how long she has her on mute for. See, end the live. Your mother's trying to have a serious conversation with you. And you're on live, just on mute. People can lip read.
Eyebrow shaper.
And all the mods are pinning saying your mum's on the screen moving.
What's that?
What's what? Oh, I don't know what that is.
Thank you guys for all the heart maze.
Eyebrow shaper.
Oh yeah.
Is that heater on?
No.
Better not be.
Right. FYP is over. Huh? But it's not because someone's coming to the house, it's for a phone call.
Now, I'll tell you why Angie did this and decided to do this. Because EQ was on live and EQ had all the views and she needed to get everyone back into her live and get everybody talking about her. She's so grey at the moment as well. I can't get over how grey she looks. She looks so unhealthy.
My mum, people know what my mum looks like anyway. They always know what she's looked like. She's come on camera before. Why don't you just mind your own goddamn business? How about that? Mind your own business. This is the problem with people that were threatened to come to this house. Yeah, you've scared the hell out of my fucking mother. And I guarantee you, anyone that makes a threat, I'm gonna put you all over TikTok. Not just
you are scaring the hell out of your mother. She's going off about Angel Wings, but she was glad Angel Wings came because Angel Wings told her what you were fucking up to. She was bigging her up about it all.
TikTok, I'll put you over Twitter, I'll put you over Instagram, I'll put you everywhere. Everywhere on this platform. Because this is what you've done to my mother, where she feels afraid. Yeah? She wants a new door, she wants a new security system. She wants all of this. She's absolutely terrified.
She's saying her mum wants all of this, but we've just watched you suggesting it to your mum. It was your idea. You're making out your mum was asking you for it.
And this is what you fucking have done. Anyone that's come to my house, that put people that have come to my house in their box. Yeah? This is what you've done to my mother. Yeah? When you want to sit here bigging up Angel Wings, yeah? Who tried to kick my door down. Did you know that? She actually came back. Did she go on camera when she was kicking down my door? Yeah, when she came to my house? Is that on camera? Did she put that on camera? Did she put that on camera? When she came to my house but then came back again and started kicking the door and scared the hell out of my fucking mother. Yeah? You want to put her in the box. You want to sit here, big up Angel Wings, big up Angel Wings. You've terrified my mother. She's absolutely terrified. Terrified. But you guys want to big up the people that put them in the box. Just Nana puts her in the box. Why? Yeah? Would you be feeling the same way if that was your mother? Was it your family? I put them in my box. The rest of you, all of you, have that put this person that's come to my house in your box. Shame on you. Shame on you. Because as you can see, my mother's terrified. Now she wants a new door. She wants new security. She's absolutely terrified. She watches TikTok of people making threats towards this house. You're not making threats towards just me. You're making threats to her because she lives here. Because what if I'm sitting up here playing my music and she goes and answers the door to someone? So you want to sit there saying I'm hiding behind my mother? How am I hiding behind my mother when she lives here? When she may answer a door to someone that's on TikTok that's making threats? I'm her daughter. She doesn't want anything to happen to me. Do you get what I'm saying? No one's paying for this door. I'll pay for it myself. I've not asked for no one to pay for the door. You can get out, Jenny. Out, you weirdo. I hope someone turns up at your house, you weirdo. Now, F off. Get out. I will never lose my freedom of speech on here. Do you understand? But you can see, yeah, how scared my mother is from you lot, constantly making threats. And I'm going to tell you one thing. The next person makes a threat to this house, I'm going to plaster you everywhere. Everywhere. Not just on TikTok, I'm going to plaster you everywhere on social media, that you have that fear, like my mother does, of walking out of her own house. And I'm going to make sure that you have that same fear that she has. Okay? And I'm going to plaster your face all over social media. All over social media. Yeah? That you want to not just threaten me, but you threaten my mother. Now a pensioner. A pensioner. Yeah? Everywhere it's going to go. Just remember. Yeah? Anyone that makes a threat, guys, send me their details. Send me their details, because I'm going to plaster everywhere where they feel that fear my mother is now feeling. Okay? And I want everyone to share it. Keep sharing it. They may have children living in the house. They may have elderly parents living in the house, and they're going to feel what my mother's now feeling. Because that's the only way to protect my mother, is to share it all over social media. And you have that same fear of leaving your house when you're threatening not just me but my mother. Alright? So remember that, guys. Keep making your threats, because I will plaster you everywhere. And that's a promise. Who's threatening me? Many people.
Do you think what? Personally, Angie, I think what scares your mother the most is the absolute states her daughter gets in, to the extent where she comes home to several police cars and ambulances outside her house, petrified, thinking she's going to walk in on her daughter dead. I think that's what concerns her the most. And I don't think for 1 second she believes that somebody came and did it. I think she believes that you're that fucking unhinged, that you've done it yourself. I think that's what scares your mother. That's what she's terrified of. The distress in her voice when she walked through that door when you were drunk and the police were there and she said, oh my God, what's going on? She sounded petrified. And this is all in her home, which is supposed to be her safe place. You are making it not her safe place anymore. This is your fault. If you cared or loved your mother in the slightest, the same way you supposedly loved your dad so much as well, then you would change your behaviour and make your mother feel safe. You are a funny person, Angie. Like, you're naturally hilarious. You can't, and no one can dispute that. You're just so unintentionally funny. You could go live in your kitchen just attempting to cook and people would piss themselves and they'd find it hilarious. You don't have to sit on the internet beefing strangers. There's so many things you could do, Angie, that people would just love. You don't have to take it to the extremes that you are. And I think that's the thing we all learn the hard way. Like, when I was on here beefing everyone, I was making tons of money, but was I happy? No, because I just thought, this is exhausting. I'd rather earn less money and just be at peace than be sat all day just fucking arguing with everybody and jumping around boxes arguing with people. It's not worth it.
On comments. In the comments, people that come in the box, I know where you live. Even you coming in my box saying, you know where I'm going to get your details. I'm going to get everything about you because I've had enough now. I've really had enough. The fact that you scared the hell out of my mother. Yeah? That when you want to threaten me? No. And you sit there saying I hide behind my mother. How do I hide by my... Tell me, let me ask you a question.
Exactly.
How do I hide behind my mother? She lives there. She may answer that door. She wants to go out. She wants to go out of her house and feel that she can come out of your house. I have my opinions. Have your opinions back. But your opinions was threatening this house. That's not. I'm not going to do that anymore. I swear on my dad's grave, I will plaster you everywhere. Okay. And let's see how other people deal with you when you threatened a pensioner. Okay. That's what I'm going to say on that matter. No, I haven't. Gummy bear, get out. Out you go.
No one's threatened a pensioner. Where is she getting this from? This woman's unhinged. The only pensioner that gets threatened daily is you, Angie, not your fucking mother. Everyone loves your mother on TikTok, and you know why? Because she outs you all the time for how much of a fucking fool you are. They think your mum's a fucking icon.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, that's a valid point, Paddy. The only person who's threatened Sheila is Corey, and she's besties with him. So the only person who's threatened her put money on her head saying I'll pay someone 5,000, 10,000, whatever it was to go unalive her. You're friends with. So you sit and call everyone else hypocrites, but the only hypocrite in the room right now is you, Angie.
Did Charlie Kirk bring it on himself when he was unalived for freedom of speech? You will never silence me. If you don't know what I say, fuck off and get off TikTok. If you're too sensitive for TikTok because you don't know my opinion about you, get off TikTok. But if you're going to take the law into your own hands, I'm going to make sure you're all over social media everywhere. I will put you on every social media platform. Okay, when you feel fair to leave your house,
Thank you, Carol.
My mother feels that, I will make sure. Okay? And let's see how you feel when you leave your house. Okay? My mother is not okay, no. She's not okay. She feels scared. Because she watches TikTok, which I keep telling you. It's charging. So you can have this one then. And
is that got the door?
Let me down. Yeah, all of you that put angel wings in your box. Shame on you. You're disgusting. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Do you actually realise that's what she did? She actually booted the door down. She tried to boot the door down. And you want to sit up here, big up angel wings, big her up. That's what you've done to my mother. She's terrified.
You, darling.
Shame on you, all of you. Shame on you. Shame on you. She's nearly 80 years old. Is terrified. Your mum was talking. She was talking with her. Let me tell you why she was talking with her. Not because she was friends with her, like she keeps making out. Because she was terrified for me. Because she's my mother. I have up and, me and my mother at times don't get on. But she was terrified. She went out there for me. That's why my mother went out there. She wasn't friends with this woman. Do you think my mother was friends with this woman? She was terrified of this woman. But she was more terrified of something happening to her daughter. Because she's my mother. So don't get confused and think my mother had this issue and she doesn't like me. People keep saying I abuse her. I'm her daughter. She will always try and protect me, regardless of the issues.
Listen, I don't agree with obviously people going to each other's door, but I understand why they do it, because if you're going to get mouthy, then say it to the face. Angie, you shit yourself and you didn't go downstairs. Another woman was at the door and you didn't go downstairs, and your mother said that she was nice and agrees with everything she's saying about you. She wasn't fucking terrified of her. You were in your room crashing out, screaming like a baby. You act like you're big and bad, but you're not. The only reason you went to meet Talia was because you hoped Rickster were there. As you put full face of makeup on, you still looked like shit.
Mother have. She will always try and protect me. And that's why she went out to Angel Wings. Okay? When she came on and said, oh, she was okay. She was fine. Because she knew I was live. She knew I was live. She was scared of Angel Wings.
Right, I'm going to do a poll. Who thinks that Sheila was scared of Angel Wings? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. So sad face if you don't think Sheila was scared of Angel Wings.
Okay. But she was protecting me. Because she's my mother. Anyone else that makes a threat or comes to this house, you're going to be plastered all over social media, everywhere. And that's a promise. Okay? Well done. Well done, guys. You've terrified my mother. You've actually terrified her. I was wondering why she hasn't gone out for the past 2 days. Well done. But you want to sit there bigging these people up that's come to my house. Big up Angel Wings. I saw your comments, all of you. I saw your comments bigging her up. Big up this woman that's come to a pensioner's house. She doesn't need the stress. She's got heart failure. Yeah? Whether you believe that or not, I don't give a shit. I don't care what you believe. I really don't. But my mother has heart failure. And you want to threaten this house. And that's why I want.
So you know your mother's got heart failure. That's not up to us to question. But you know your mother's got heart failure. Yet you bring her nothing but stress every single day. And I'll tell you why. Let me tell you something, Angie. The reason you do that is because you want her to croak it, so that house is all yours. I see it clear as day.
I want to move out. I want to move out because I don't give a shit if it's me. If I was living here, it was just me. But it's not me. My mother looks on TikTok. She watches TikTok all the time. She watches your threats towards this house. And I say house because it's not just towards me. Because she could answer that door to someone on TikTok. That's why I want to move out. Because if it was just me, I wouldn't care less. I wouldn't care less if it was just me. But she lives here. And you've scared the fucking hell out of her.
Thank you, Kirsty.
If I could get a flat, I would. Why do you think I'm saving up? Yeah? That's why I'm saving up for a flat. I want to move out. That's what I want to do. But with the money I have got, I'm not going to get a lot. Believe me, that's my goal. Okay? I'm going to plaster everyone that threatens this house again. Alright? You threaten it, you're going to go everywhere. And I hope you feel that same way, Mum.
I thought she wanted her own little chalet. Wasn't she saying that? Like one of them lodge things? I thought she was saving for one of them. Your story changes day in, day out, Angie. You could get a nice chalet for 80k, own it outright. Probably wouldn't be in London, but you could get one on the outskirts somewhere in another town or city. What ties have you got keeping you to London? You've got nothing there. No family that speak to you. No friends. It's just poor little you on your own. You could get another little dog. You could do what the fuck you wanted with your dog in your own little home. No one would know.
Other feels.
Thank you, CJ.
And that's all I'm going to say on that matter. Not nice when you're 80 years old and you can't sleep, is it? Wondering if someone's going to bash down your door. Not nice if you're going to, get the ambulance or the fire brigade to your house for no reason at all.
Exactly. And she's never going to move out because when she moves out, people will go, oh, there's no Sheila there now, so we can take her up on her own fucking... She says all the time, I'm not hiding behind my mother. So go get your own place then and you confront these people yourself, Angie, that have problems with you.
You're asleep. Wondering every knock at the door. Every knock at the door. This is how my mother feels. Isn't she? She's 78. 76 or 78. I can't remember. But she's nearly 80, yeah. I think she's 78, my mum. 77, 78. I can't remember. But yeah, she's about 4 years off 80. Louise, I don't have to do that, love. Why don't you stop threading my house? I don't need to come off TikTok. Here's a thought to the bullies. Why don't you come off TikTok and start threatening the old people? Why don't you stop threatening people? There's a thought. Why do I need to get off TikTok? Why do I need to get off TikTok? Why don't you, stop committing a crime and making threats?
A crime?
Why don't you do that? Get rid of that woman, please. Why don't you stop making threats? You get off TikTok. This is my job. I'm in a dilemma. I pay tax.
Get off TikTok.
Yeah, I pay bills. Without that, what do? You tell me. You get off TikTok. Because I still have to pay my way. Even though my mum says I don't pay bills, I've got evidence, receipts that I do. Yes, I do. But without TikTok, I cannot pay those bills. I've bought the bed that I bought her. Yeah? The early hours in the morning that I bought her. Right? I could not have done that. I cannot pay my tax bill. You get off TikTok.
Louise, you get off TikTok.
Yeah? Stop making threats. And I swear to God, anyone else makes I swear to God, I'm gonna spread it all over TikTok. Not just TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. I'm gonna put all your details all over the place where you feel that you feel scared to leave your house. All right? Leave my house alone. I won't let them win. I will never let them win, Lewis. Tell me to get off TikTok. You get off TikTok. Anyway, that's it.
darling, you okay?
Hey, Paul Master, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, darling. I'm good. Yeah, you're going nowhere, Angie.
No. I mean, I pay my bills. I've bought my mother a bed early hours in the morning. I pay, if she needs food, I do all of that. I pay tax. How, I feel like I'm in a dilemma because I can't even come off TikTok because I've got to pay what I pay.
Of course, it's your income.
Huh?
Just ignore them, Ange. This is your livelihood. This is your income.
Yeah. Why don't the people that make threats come off TikTok? Make a threat to me again. I will plaster you everywhere. And I swear to God, I would. I will. Because I'm going to contact a security company. So basically, when I was on mute with my mother, I said that I said to my mum, I'm going to contact a security company. We're going to get a new door. That's what she wants, a CCTV and a panic alarm. And that's what we're going to get. My mum's like, no, it's going to cost you a fortune. No. I'm like, Mum, if that's how it takes, if that's what it needs, I will get that for you.
There you go. So, in the last clip, she said her mother wants that because she's petrified. And then in this clip, she says, no, it's going to cost a fortune. So if her mother wanted it so bad, her mother would pay for it. But now her mother's saying, no, you don't need that. It's going to cost a fortune. Notice how much she slips up on her lies and her bullshit.
Of course, because your interest is your mum's safety.
Yeah. You know what, Paul Pastor, she's actually really scared. Because when I was on mute, and I muted because she didn't want me to put her on TikTok, and she's scared. She's very scared.
Yeah, I know. It's wrong, Ange. It really is. It's wrong.
Yeah. Anyone that friends this house, I swear to God, don't even bother. Yeah. I've had enough of it now, Paul Master. My mother has heart condition. She really does. I don't care whether you believe me or not. I don't care what people believe. But she has heart failure.
Yeah.
You're dealing with someone that's nearly 80. She's about 76. I can't remember her age. Hey, Mum. No, I'm just charging it. Okay, give me 5-10 minutes. I'll do it now.
Sorry, my cat was at the door.
No, let me see if give me 10 minutes. Come back in 10 minutes. Let me try and turn it on. What's this phone? Like I said, I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Anyone that's made my mother feel scared, and you know what I mean. I'm going to plaster you, and I don't care whether whether it's a real threat or not. I'm going to plaster. Yeah, all of you that put angel wings in your box.
Now, this was funny. This was funny about Canadian Angie last night. So do you remember when we were cam 2 in Red yesterday? And then that woman was like, you triggered me with the COVID thing. And we were all laughing because we were like, what the fuck is this? Like, it was like a troll account. Like, they'd never even sent Red a heart me. And it's very rare I'll defend Red. But Canadian Angie's making out she's like done the worst thing ever. And she's so insensitive for blocking the fake account.
Hello? I just rang just to speak about Teresa Angie. I'm so insanely jealous over her. Like, hygiene is second.
Like that anymore.
Right now.
Come on now.
She has. You can try and gaslight your audience. And
she hasn't surrendered Ricochet.
Later. Bye now. Yeah. Sorry, just planned. It's already planned. We've had a Cobra call. Ultimate takedown. Thank you, my lovely Asta. Thank you, Gail. Yeah, I was on the call. Yeah. Thank you, Asta. As you know, EQ has surrendered to the clip. Thank you. Yeah. Imagine this one surrendering to anyone. Come on now.
She has. You can try and gaslight your audience. And
she hasn't surrendered Ricochet. It was all a fucking storyline for money. It was all a storyline.
I thought Ricochet was funny at first when he was like giving little comments, but now it's his FYP now. Have you noticed that? Canadian Angie needs to be very careful of Ricochet because I think he's trying to take a platform.
Anybody that can use half of their brain would go and smash someone in the face if they talked about a child in their family. Whether it was a niece, a nephew, a grandchild, a daughter, a son, they would lose their fucking mind.
Maybe that's why they don't like you, Canadian Angie, because you said you was going to look for Red's granddaughter's school. Do you remember that? You act all innocent, but you were the one saying, I'm going to find what school she goes to.
This one's laughing.
Peter.
It was all a fucking storyline for money with all of them. That's where I'm sitting with this right now.
And the thing is,
Red
is when EQ does get bored of you, when she's not getting the gifts off the click and that anymore, you're done for, because you've accepted an apology or whatever from the worst thing ever. So you're done. If she ever turns on you again,
already done. Anybody that can sit with that red one and that blonde one, they need their fucking head checked. I think they were friends the whole fucking time. I think I Pick You, DG, was all bullshit. All bullshit to give her sympathy money. Listen, they're here to make tons of money. They're here to get as much. They need it. They have to pay their bills. They have to pay their rent.